What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. From the title of the video, you can see that this is a travel vlog, and not just any travel vlog. This is the Europe tour. This is the first trip, the first route that I'm in, and I am in the lovely Switzerland. So I'm excited. I've to bring you guys along with me to show you everything that I'll be doing, and pretty much every single thing that's gonna be going down. So with that being said, if you have not yet, make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you already are subscribed, I appreciate you for coming back and always showing your support. Sit back, relax, and let's get started with this video. All right, so this wouldn't be any video if I don't show you guys the room tour. So my first stop is in Zurich. Once I'm staying here for about a day, and then I'm going to then take the train down to Interlaken, which is where the Swiss Alps will be. But first, let's go ahead and see what we got working with this room. Also, by the way, I did get a brand new camera, so we are working with the DJI Osmo Pocket. This thing is amazing. I'm here investing into this channel, investing into you guys getting the best quality videos. So let me know how you guys like this new camera and how the quality is. So we've got the entrance working with here, got a nice little mirror. This was my airport outfit, very comfy. And I also realized that living in Florida, over here in Switzerland, it is cold. So I was very cold when I was leaving the airport. But anyways, we've got nice little detail right when you enter. We've got the bathroom that is a decent size with the stand-up shower. Finally, something that actually fits me, because as some of you may know, I'm 6'5" tall. We've got this toilet, sink, and shower. Now let's go see the room. Got a little hanging area, packed my luggage here, got a little TV, got my name going. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you guys welcoming me. This is the bed, just perfect for one person. And this is my view. Nothing spectacular. Apparently this is the upgrade, but I don't know about an upgrade here, but this is looking over the trash cans. But anyways, at least I have a window, so that way I can get some fresh air going in here. So, gonna clean up, gonna freshen up, and then we're gonna go hit the city of Zurich, and I will take you guys with me. So, I'll see you then. All right, guys, have made it outside, and we're gonna be walking around. First impressions, it is very quiet. Very, very, very quiet in Zurich right now. People are very nice. Public transport so far is amazing. So I'm just really taking it all in right now and gonna see what I get to find. I need some food in me. Bus is going. So the current area that I am in, it is the central downtown area. I did it that way so that way I can pretty much walk to every single location that I need to go to. So right now, the plan is to find some food. I'm going to this popular pizza spot. They have fresh made pizza, all this pizza, and from there, be able to get some food in me, have some energy, and then go from there. I will say, me recording, it is different because everybody is staring and they're watching, but hey, this is a life of a vlogger, and you really just have to do it. But really, I don't mind at all. Really just want to be able to show everybody kind of what I'm going through, and this is a part of the life, so that's what it is. As you can see back there, that's where the mountains are. So that's where I'll be starting tomorrow. Ah, look, they got a Starbucks, something that we know from the States. Castle down there. No one really cares about walking using crosswalks or anything like that so far. You're just kind of walking and running through. That's the spot that I'm gonna eat at right now, but I'm gonna walk down a little bit and just check out a couple of things before I sit down and eat. So let's keep going. All right, guys, food is in my belly. Decided to have some pasta, and I gotta say, Switzerland is not for the weak, because that one lunch meal costed me nearly $40 US dollars. So it's definitely quite pricey. And even the taxi ride that I had to pay for to get to my hotel, which was about a 10-minute drive, was nearly $109. Not what I was looking to pay, but it's just, I didn't want to take those public transportations and haul my luggage through everything. So definitely something to keep in mind if you are planning to come here. But let's put that aside for on vacation. Now, look at this view that I'm looking at right now, guys. This is more of the city center right now. And really, this literally looks like what I've seen in videos, what I've seen when I was growing up in school. The textbooks is literally it. And this was the best decision to come. And just to be able to do this solo on my own, I mean, yeah, it was very nerve-wracking, but man, I'm here now, and this is literally, look at this, I'm in Switzerland. This is the best thing in the world. So, and I've just got here, and there's so much more to do. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm actually gonna check out a museum, which is literally right here. So I'm gonna check that out, see what it's all about. But so far, this is amazing. And if you are in love with, you know, just old style buildings, this is your spot. Oh, look at that. We got a 458 Ferrari coming through. Well, like I said, Switzerland is not for the weak. You definitely have to save up and make sure that you budget properly when you're coming here. But yeah, there's just so much going on. There's so many things to see. Every single where I look around, it's just amazing. So I'm gonna keep going, and I'm having fun just by doing all this. All right, so I thought I'd show you guys. So right now I am in the city center of Zurich. So as you can see, there's all buildings around. It's a whole circle, and that is actually a church. So it was actually going off, the big bell was going off right now. I gotta say, if you are someone that doesn't like the big crowds, or you just want something to be peaceful and calm, this is definitely the place to come. Because every single alleyway has its own thing, a coffee shop, food to eat, and it's really, really nice. But also people are friendly. They're not, people are not, you know, in any wrong way. They're trying to look at you in a certain way. No, people are very friendly, but it's just the architecture is just so beautiful everywhere that I'm looking. So let's keep going, let's keep trucking. Guys, look at this. I just found a Davidoff in Switzerland. The legitimate Davidoff from Geneva is right here. And I had to go ahead and pick me up a couple of cigars. I actually picked up Cohiba Cuban cigars, which are not found in the States. So, I mean, amazing. So, went ahead and picked that up. I'll definitely be enjoying those later. Oof. That thing needs some WD-40. Anyways, but yeah, that was a random find. I was not expecting to find Davidoff, one of my favorite cigars. For any more followers that want to send me some gifts, you can always send me some cigars because I enjoy cigars quite a bit. Speaking on the topic of cigars, there's a lot of individuals that over here smoking is actually a big hobby in a way. A lot of people are smoking cigarettes, cigars. Oh, nice. Aston Martin. But a lot of people are smoking a lot of cigarettes. So it's more of a casual thing going on here. And even though all the packaging says smoking kills, people are still doing it. So I don't think they really care like America. But anyways, thought I'd share that with you guys. And now guys, I am in the expensive area, pretty much the financial district and all the very high-end stores. This is the AP store, Audemars Piguet. If you know, you know. Had Louis Vuitton back there. Pretty much all of the high-end stores. You got Zenith, Patek Philippe. It's all pretty much the nice stuff here. So right now, the game plan is to go find some Swiss chocolates so I can take them back for my family, friends, because that's the one thing everyone requested from me was chocolate, Swiss chocolate. I don't blame them, but I gotta go out there and find it out right now. So let's go see what they got over there, and hopefully they got some good options that I can take back home to my peeps. So these are some of the city streets that I was talking about. They're like the small streets. Pretty much, as you can see, they are full of the Switzerland flag. So you definitely know where you are, but it's just every single building has its own color. One thing to keep in note is that there's a lot of individuals from the restaurants that are gonna be chirping at you to come eat at their restaurant. Don't do it, because if someone is chirping at you to come eat, that means the food's not good. So definitely save yourself the trouble. Make sure that you use Google Maps, look at the reviews, and see what is actually legitimate and what's real food versus some knockoff type of food. This is a dream come true. Literally had this spot on my vision board, and the fact that I'm here, that's the crazy part about believing and just working hard. And it also setting milestones to enjoy life, because man, this stuff is what it's all about. Of course, you got to work hard, but at the same time, you also got to enjoy and really enjoy the fruits of your labor. So this is it. This is what I'm doing. And it may not happen overnight, but listen, when it does happen, you definitely want to enjoy every single part of it. I thought I'd share this with you guys. I'm looking for some food, and I did not realize that Zurich, by 9 p.m., everything is closed. So I'm hoping the place that I'm going to, it is say that they're open right now, but hopefully they have some food that I can actually get and eat. So let's see what happens, but definitely it's very different. Everything closes by 8 p.m., at most 9 p.m. So yeah, wish me luck. Good morning, everybody. It is the next day, and from the last clip, I did find some food, but here we are now, at the train station, gonna be taking the train over to Interlaken, which is the Swiss Alps. And I thought I'd show you guys kind of what is going on here. Very nice, actually. It's very big. Very similar to New York's Central Station, if any of you have been there, but this is pretty much all outdoors. So let me show you guys. Pretty much all the trains. There's about 3 different levels for trains that you can get out. You got a couple of markets over here, food items and everything. Currently what's going on, so I have about an hour to kill. I did end up selecting the first class ticket because I do have luggage and I want to be alone. I want to be able to enjoy the beauty alone and not really have anybody in my face. And so that costed me, one way costed me about 109 francs, which is equivalent to $132 US dollars. So expensive for one way. That's pretty much like an airplane ticket for about a 1 hour and 40-minute ride, but it is going to be first class, so I'm going to see the quality and show you guys if it was worth it. And the one thing that I was doing yesterday, I was talking to a lot of the locals, and I asked them, I said, is Zurich always this quiet? Is it like no one talks, no one does anything? And they said yes, that's actually true. Everyone is reserved to themselves, everyone stays around to themselves, and really it's actually not polite to be talking loud. So thankfully I have a mic so you guys can hear me. I don't have to really speak that loud. Yeah, everyone is very quiet. Like right now, I'm in this train station. It's it's not as loud as you would think. And there are a lot of people in here right now. So definitely a lot of people, very much a quiet place. Overall review of Zurich, it was very beautiful, it's very nice. However, you can get it done in one day. I would not spend any more than 2 days in Zurich. You can get everything done within 24 hours, an extra day if you really want one, but would not recommend coming here more than 2 days. And like I mentioned earlier, it is expensive, so definitely come prepared with the cost that you will have to take. So now I'm gonna go downstairs and go to my platform area, and let's go find some food and let's see what we get. All right, guys, I have made it to the train. I'm speaking very low because it is so quiet in here right now. So that being said, I grabbed a couple of snacks, so I'm gonna go ahead and try them out for you guys. First, we'll start off with the drinks. First off, I got some sparkling water over here for you guys. I'd rate that sparkling water at an 8 out of 10. Next up, we've got peach, orange, and dragon fruit. That's actually really good. 10 out of 10. And the last drink is, I guess, a lemonade. Let's give it a try. It's less lemon and it tastes a lot more fizzy and like water, so you have to give that like a 5 out of 10. But let's switch over to the food items that I got. Let's see the first one I got. This is a cinnamon roll. If only it was hot. But it's pretty fire. Solid. 7 out of 10. This is like a chocolate croissant type of thing. Nothing spectacular, honestly. 4 out of 10, for sure. This is the almond version of the last one, so. Much better, much better. 8 out of 10. So, that's what we got going on here. Got the food, got the amazing views, and I'll give you guys a B-roll shot of everything. All right, guys, I have made it to Thun. I hope I'm saying it right. I'm probably butchering it, but finally made it. It was about a 1 hour and 40-minute train ride. Very comfortable. So highly recommend you purchase the first class ticket because it was very comfortable, very quiet, very spacious, and I had pretty much all 4 seats to myself. So just made it to the Airbnb. I'm completely out of breath because it was on the 4th floor and no elevators. It was just everywhere. There's no elevators, there's all stairs. Of course, that's Europe for you, but I had to haul my big luggage, which was not fun, but it's fine. So now I'm gonna give you guys a quick tour of this Airbnb. Got the front door right here. So right when you walk in, you've got your living room area. Got a nice little couch, TV, dining table if you want to eat some food. And this is actually pretty cool. It's kind of like a seating area that you can kind of sit down and look out, but there's not much of a view, but hey, it is much better than having nothing, right? Let's see. So then here, I thought at first it was like a whole different apartment, but it's the same thing. This is where you come through, got a fridge, kitchen, just decent size actually, can't be that bad. Actually, I'm not gonna be cooking anyways, but this is kind of like your middle area before you get to the rooms. Now, this is crazy because this spot actually has a washer and dryer. And you would think that as you're going through Europe, you may not need a washer or dryer, but seriously, you do. And because, you know, as you're gonna be going through, you can repeat your outfits and not have to pack so heavy. So Definitely look for places that have a washer and dryer, though they're not gonna be as massive as the ones we have in the US, but it's a lot better than nothing. So I'm gonna be throwing in my clothes that I've already had from travel so far and put them in there so I can have fresh cleaning clothes. Now, let's get back to this tour. We've got the bathroom, which is very nice. We got a sink, got your toilet, and you get your stand-up shower, which I can actually fit in. This first room here, I think is like more of an additional room. I didn't even know there was going to be a second room, so just very basic. And this is, I guess, the main master, which is pretty nice. That is pretty much everything that we got going on in this Airbnb. Very spacious, very nice. The crazy thing is that, so Interlaken is the main base to go to the Swiss Alps. It's a lot closer to Grindelwald, the other spots, but it's also very expensive. It's more of a tourist trap area. So I actually was using Reddit and I was looking at a lot of the people talking on there. They were saying that you're better off staying either in Bern, Thun, or Spiez. Those three areas are about maybe anywhere from 45 minutes to 15 minutes away from a bus ride or a train ride from Interlaken. And I originally had a spot in Interlaken, and that was costing me over $900 for 2 nights, 3 nights. I switched over to Thun, and I saved over $500, and I booked this spot for I think $450 US. So big difference. And this is more, Thun is more of the old town vibe. So I'll definitely show you guys out when I go outside. Just wanted to first kind of settle in. Just something to keep in mind is that you can pretty much get to Interlaken using transportation, and you can save yourself a lot of money by just booking a rental in the other 3 areas like I mentioned. So with that being said, the tour is done. What I'm gonna do now is I'm going to clean up, shower up, throw my clothes in the washer, and once I'm all cleaned up and settled in, I'm gonna go outside, grab a bite of food, and see what this place has to offer. So I will catch you guys in probably about an hour or 2 hours after I get cleaned up, and hopefully once this rain stops as well, because it's a bit rainy, which is understandable because we're in the mountain areas. So hopefully that settles in, and that way I can go out and show you guys everything this spot has to offer. So stick around, and if you're enjoying this video so far, please go ahead and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Click on that thumbs up button because that helps me know that you are actually enjoying the content that I'm producing. And look, I'm happy to be doing this. This is a dream trip for me, and I'm so happy to be able to bring you guys along with me, and everything that I'm seeing for the first time, you guys are getting to see it through my lens as well. So thank you all for the support, and now let's get cleaned up. All right, guys, we have made it outside, and it's very cloudy and just nasty weather, but we're gonna still make the most out of it. And I made sure to bundle up, definitely go out there and show you guys everything that I'm gonna be seeing. So essentially Thun is a old town, and pretty much everything is very quiet, but it has a lot of history alongside everywhere. So every spot that I'm looking at right now pretty much is either a restaurant, a shop, and then on top of it they have more shops. So really glad that I bundled up, and especially this scarf. My dad actually got me that from Dubai, and I was contemplating if I should actually put this in my bag or not, but I'm really glad I did because it's saving me right now. So shout out to my dad for hooking me up with this thing here. So the game plan right now is to kind of catch some food and see what I can get, because it seems like everything closes as well early enough here, but which makes sense. This is more of a mountain town. Reminds me a lot of the Smoky Mountains in the US in Tennessee, because a lot of it is just like this, but again, over here everything is very much an old school style. So this is what I'm walking up towards right now. So you can see kind of my view area. Again, very old city. It is really beautiful though, I will say. Quiet, beautiful. Just, if you love architecture, you're gonna love this place. Feels like I'm in a whole different world, whole different dimension of life. Doesn't feel like I'm in, look back there, It's a castle back there. It doesn't even feel like I am in Earth. It's just so clean, so quiet. I'm probably the loudest one talking right now. That's, you know, that's just how Swiss people are. They're a lot more quieter. So I'm really glad I actually booked my spot over here because definitely a lot better. And I actually am enjoying it, the calm and not the tourist traps everywhere that I'm going, because that's where really Interlaken is. A lot of the touristy traps and everything that you'll get there. So I think this is the spot that I'm looking at. Apparently there's like a really good sushi spot, authentic Japanese sushi spot. I'm gonna check it out and let you guys know how it is. All right, so I found some food here. I've got some sushi in a very cool spot here, very small and only a couple of spots available to actually sit down. So look at what I got here. Gotta go down. A salmon roll and actually some sashimi as well, fresh salmon. That I'm about to chow down right now, but this is what's going down. And I had to get some clean food in me. So this is about to go down and I'll let you guys know how it is. Wow. Oh yeah, that's some fresh fish. That's good. All right, the stomach is full. We've got food in the system. And now I'm going through and gonna find a supermarket called Coop because I need to get water bottles, probably some protein, just to kind of keep myself going, especially at night because everything closes here at night. So I want to make sure that I buy stuff early. That way I don't have to worry. And plus I can get all my stuff for tomorrow as I go to the Alps. I'm gonna have to have all the stuff and buy them items as well. So, wow, that person parked really close to the curb, but but yeah, that Japanese spot was amazing. Probably the best sushi that I've ever had. Very authentic, very fresh. Definitely a good spot to check out. Same thing with like I said about Zurich. A lot of the stuff are closed. Not much going on besides tourist people that are walking around trying to find something to eat, like myself, or just trying to do some grocery shopping. Ooh, this is very nice view. Let me just move out of the way of these people. Look at this right here. Oh, you got the clouds up there. Nice little view. This water is actually very clear. Wow. I don't know if you can see it on the film or not, but well. Very nice. Very pretty. There's like small seating area everywhere that you go. It's beautiful. It's very nice. So I'm gonna keep walking. Probably even get myself a coffee because of this cold weather. But yeah, let's keep going. The real Switzerland. That's where I'm in. The real deal. So I'm in it and I love it. Let's keep going. Okay guys, so I just got back to the Airbnb, had gone and stopped by the supermarket, and I thought I'd show you guys what I got and the price of it. So since I'm, kind of traveling through, and I also kind of felt my throat kind of drying up, got some cough drops, Ricola. So I got those. I got some late night snacks. I got some cashews. I got these. I got 2 protein bars to keep myself going in case I get really hungry. I did get the real deal chocolates. This flavor, pistachio flavor, don't have this back home, so gonna give this a try. And got this extra milk chocolate one just to be able to see kind of what the difference is here. And then got 3 large water bottles to keep myself going. And so all this here came out to $40.72. That's US dollars. As you can see, not much. This is $40, but necessities that I needed, and this water especially will come very handy, and other stuff, you know, obviously it's for late night snacks if I need something to eat and just keep myself going to the next day. So now my game plan is I found like this nice lounge type of thing that offers hookah, shisha, so I'm gonna go check it out, see what the vibe is, and just probably spend an hour or two over there because I am a bit tired, but I do want to just kind of see what this town has to offer. And then obviously tomorrow is going to be the big day of me spending outside, hiking, going to the mountains. So keeping it a really chill day today, and that's pretty much everything. So if it's a cool vibe, I'll record out there and see what it is with my phone. But if it's mediocre, I won't record. I'll just see you guys tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much everything that I got going on for tonight. This time difference thing is already, it's so crazy because it's like nearly 9 p.m. and back home it's like, what is it, 2 p.m., 3 p.m.? And I got my friends and family that I'm texting and I'm like, wait, what are you guys doing so late? And they're like, oh, it's only 3 p.m. So it's very different. It is very different to get accustomed to. I already know that once I go back to the States, my time shift is going to be crazy, so that's going to be something to look forward to, but maybe I can just use that to my benefit and wake up earlier, get work done. So also just an update on the washer and dryer. I was able to get it to work, but it took me a good 10 to 15 minutes if I'm being completely honest, because there was no instructions on there and I just have to keep clicking buttons, and it turned on. So that is all set. Oh, also, I totally forgot to mention. So it turns out, at least where I'm from in Florida, grocery stores give us bags, plastic bags to carry your stuff. But here, and I also realized in Zurich, is that they charge you for plastic bags. I'm not sure how much they charge me because all the clerks have been very nice to me and they said, since you're a tourist, you can take them, but they do charge. So that's one thing for sure, is that the workers are very nice here. A bit more nicer than Zurich. Zurich, a lot of people were a lot more reserved and not very open to talking, but over here in Thun, a lot of people are nice, and maybe that's because they know that we are tourists. So I'm definitely liking Thun a lot better than Zurich already, because I can see there's like a bit more, it's more lively, it's more, there's a lot more history behind it, there's a lot more beauty attached to it. So that's definitely a big plus. So that is that. Gonna go out, see what this town has to offer at night. All right. If I don't catch you later, I will catch you guys tomorrow bright and early, and we are gonna be doing those Swiss Alps. Exactly why I'm here, the Swiss Alps. All right, guys, I'll see you later. All right, guys, so I got back to the Airbnb. So I did end up going to that spot that I mentioned. It was not a vibe. It was just really small and just didn't seem like anything cool. So I didn't end up doing that. But by the time I got back to my Airbnb, I was hoping that there'd be stuff open so I can grab a bite of food, but no, unfortunately not. There was nothing open. But the one thing that came to save me was McDonald's. McDonald's, the only thing open in the city right now. And they were also closing very soon. So we're gonna go ahead and give it a try. Those are some very salty fries. Definitely taste a lot more different than what we have in America. Ended up getting a chicken curry sandwich. I don't know what this is supposed to mean, but let's go ahead and give it a try. Okay. That's actually pretty good. Let's try the other one. See what this one's about. This is just a regular sandwich here, so. Yeah, very basic. Nothing spectacular, but that chicken sandwich is definitely bomb. Anyways, guys, so the game plan now is I'm gonna eat this food, go get some sleep. I've been looking at a lot of the mountain peaks and the hikes, and a lot of them are closed because of the weather situation. So a lot of them open towards the end of May. So just my luck that I came the beginning of May. But we're going to still figure something out, and I've got a couple of things that I've scoped out, so I'm going to see tomorrow which one I decide on going to. But regardless, I'm going to see those Swiss Alps that I have came for. So I'm going to call it a night after this and eat this food, which I'm very grateful for because I was about to go to bed just on chocolate water. But I want to enjoy this right here. Oh, and before I call it quits here for the night, these three things costed me $40, 40 US dollars. So it was true about what they say about the McDonald's in Switzerland. It is a lot more expensive. So this right here, medium fries, 2 sandwich burgers, $40 just for myself. It's quite pricey, and but hey, if you have nothing else available to you and you have to eat, you gotta eat. So I'm not gonna complain. I'm just gonna be very grateful that I've got food for me right now because it is 12 a.m. here. So very grateful for that. So I'm gonna wrap this up here, guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Good morning, guys. It is the next day. Today's the big day on going out to the Swiss Alps. So before we go ahead and do that, having myself some lovely breakfast, and I'll show you exactly what I'm having. So having some pancakes and some latte macchiato, and this is my view sitting out. Very peaceful, very nice. The weather's really nice. Thankfully it's not raining or it doesn't feel too cold, even though I have bundled up quite a bit. But it is looking like a good day for some hiking in the mountains. Ooh, that is some good coffee. But yeah, this breakfast right here is going to cost me about $25 when I convert it over. And definitely the portion size is not the greatest, so I'm gonna definitely have to probably grab a couple of snacks for the ride over. I'll probably grab some bakery items in the train station, but of course, gotta definitely try out different things. And also, the entire menu was in the Swiss language, which I believe they were speaking German here. I could be wrong, but thankfully the owner spoke English, so he came out and he helped me out with this one here. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely enjoy it. I was just making a video real quick and telling them that you actually spoke English. So but yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so that was the owner right there, and he's been really helpful and helping me out with the menu and also just all the areas around here. So definitely looking forward to it. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this right now, and I will catch you guys at the train station. I'll see you there. All right, we are done with breakfast. I've actually walked over to the train station, and I had to actually pick up some gloves, and thankfully there is a store right behind me because it is cold here. So I can only imagine what's going to happen up at the mountain peaks. So I'm glad I was able to catch them before I'm about to head into the train station. I'm trying to grab my phone, see what time it is. So about 24 minutes remaining before my, I was about to say flight, but before my train goes out. And I just want to show you guys, right? So there's the SBB mobile app. Highly recommend any of you to please download this because it's going to save you a lot. And the SBB, it's the intercity train. So this is what takes you around different cities. I mean, these are different than the buses itself because the buses are going to be for the city specific. But then in order to travel between different actual, bigger cities, you're going to have to take the intercity train, which is going to be the SBB. So SBB mobile app, you can pretty much buy your ticket. I've been buying my ticket pretty much the day of, and I've been buying it probably like an hour before and pay it with Apple Pay. and or whatever you want, Apple Cash, Google Pay, and then you're gonna have a ticket on your phone. And once you go head inside, you can go and sit in. And once the attendant comes through, just show them your pass, you'll be all set. But definitely, you don't have to buy it in advance. Because you also want to figure out kind of like your timing, right? Because you never know. If you buy it in advance and you don't make your train, you may miss that timeline. So it's always good to kind of figure out exactly when you're going to come out. But yeah, so now the game plan is to go in. A lot of buses leaving. I guess these are different towns they're going to right now. Not many tourists either in this area. And also, there's not a big population of homeless people. Nearly nothing, honestly. Everything is just normal. For once, every city, every country that I've been to at least has some part of it that's bad. But Switzerland so far has been very safe. Just made it to the train station as I'm walking in. Just got to see exactly where my train leaves from so I can at least go stand there. And I think I found it. It is this one right here. Interlaken Os. Platform 1. Yeah, I'm here. So this is what it looks like. Kind of trains all come through here, and they're gonna take you away. There's like a supermarket shop over here. It's called the Coop, but this has been saving me quite a bit. They got some good stuff in here. Got a Starbucks and beauty all around. So definitely highly recommend you to make sure you bundle up, especially when you're going up to the top of the mountains, because at least right now when I'm here in May, it's pretty cold. It's not wind, but it's cold. I feel cold. Maybe because I'm from Florida and I'm so used to the heat. I'm gonna wait about a couple more minutes, wait for this train to show up, and then cue some B-roll as I go through and go to Grindelwald. Grindelwald is the spot that I'm going to, and then from there we're gonna take a cable car up to a name that I cannot pronounce, and I'm not going to pronounce because I'm gonna butcher it. All right, guys, I'll see you there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have gotten off at the train at Grindelwald. As you can see, I'm walking through right now, gonna check out the area. But the main thing I need to find is the cable car that takes you up to the actual mountain now. So I'm gonna flip the camera here, show you guys there's a lot of people, a lot of tourists, a lot of people coming out here. As you can see, this is a very touristy area, it looks like. So now, I need to figure out how I'm going to get to that top region. I'm gonna go to the information desk because everything here is in French, German, and I cannot understand a single thing. But good thing people speak English here. So let's go figure this thing out. And I think I maybe found it, but we're still gonna go ask just to be sure. Let's do it. Okay, update, guys. So actually, I had gotten off at one station too late. So I had to get back on and get back onto the train. And it was one stop after, which is Grindelwald Terminal. So, as you can actually see right here, so terminal, and that's the cable car going all the way to the top. So, I'm gonna go see where I can get the ticket because I need to go to the top. And that way we can get to the top of the region, the top of the mountain. Oh, nice. Got a Coop supermarket right here. So maybe I might buy something to eat because I am hungry. But first, let me go check out how much the ticket is, get a ticket, and then be able to eat some food, whatever it is. Oh, there's a lot of stuff going on over here. I'm going to go look at the tickets. The thing is, the people are very nice here, especially the attendants. They all speak English, so it's very nice. And it can be very confusing. Seriously. It can be very confusing, but definitely ask. So, as you can see, ticket counter, little waiting area, and that is where they leave from. So those are leaving over there. Okay, so what I want to do is first get a ticket, see how much it is, and then from there get some food because I am hungry. So, all right, I'll catch you guys when I am taking off from the cable car. All right, guys, so I just bought the ticket to go up the cable car and come back down, plus a train ride to take me all the way to the top. Got it here. Costed me $255 US for one person. So definitely quite an interesting track here. Thank you. And these are the cable cars going right now. We're gonna go all the way to the top. I'm going to try to see if I can find kind of a solo one and see if I can get in that one. That way I'm not really bothering anyone when I'm talking. That's the thing. But yeah, guys, it is quite expensive to get up there. And but hey, it is worth it. This is exactly what we're here for. And this is what we need to do. So let's see if I can hopefully get on the next one here from the ones that people are getting off of. All right, I'm going to cue the B-roll once I get on there, all right? Let's go. All right, guys, so I am going up right now on the cable car. This is really cool. Man, wow. Oh my goodness. Wow. Look at this view that I'm seeing of the camera just does not do justice. Wow. Wow. Okay, guys, update. We are nearing the top. I can see nothing now. Look, I'm gonna flip this over right now. This is my view. You see nothing. We are above the clouds right now, and there's snow showing. So you can see down there, there's snow on the roads. Oh, wow. We're going top. I already know it's gonna be so cold up there. Wow, there's like snow caps up there. Wow, there's nothing. I can see nothing now. Oh, goodness. Wow. Oh my God. I can't believe this is happening. I've dreamed of this for so long. Man, I can't believe I'm going to the top of the Swiss Alps. This is the main reason why I came here, was literally for this. And the fact that I'm about to step foot on the Swiss Alps. Oh my God, and I get to bring you guys along with me. And this is just so nice. Wow. Woohoo! Almost slipped there. Wow. This is amazing. Wow. There's just river streams everywhere, fresh stream water. So I'm gonna try to get some water. I brought a water bottle, so I'm gonna try to get that fresh water as well. The glacier water, hopefully there is some. But wow, I see nothing now. So I'm going to the unknown at this point. So, but hey, this is well worth it. The price, yeah, it's quite pricey, like I said. But hey, listen, you gotta do it. This is the main reason Switzerland is what it is for. So definitely save your pennies for this. All right, I think I'm about to get to the top. So once I exit, there's a bus ride that I have to take to go all the way to the top, and then we will be there and be able to show you guys everything around. So stay tuned. This is about to be the grand finale of Switzerland right here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have made it to the top. Put the beanie on, got the gloves on, and now I'm gonna go catch the train that's going to take me there. That's it. Jungfrau. That's where I'm going, to the top. There's an observatory spot. But yeah, so this was the cable car, very smooth ride. If you can get one by yourself, the best route to do, because then you can just be yourself, kind of, look around, take videos. I called my mom, I FaceTimed her to show her the Swiss Alps. So, man, that was just so incredible here. So let's go ahead and check in now. see where the bus is. You can see absolutely nothing. But let's see. All right, so just ask the attendant. The bus that I have to take is gonna be coming in about 15 minutes. But I just came outside. Oh wow, these are all clouds. Oh my god. Oh wow, look at the fresh spring water coming down right there. I keep saying spring. This is a mountain. Can see nothing because of the visibility. But I hope that when I get to the top, hopefully I can see something. But fun fact, I have actually never seen proper snow in my life. So I'm about to step foot on snow for the first time. Oh my god. Wow. Oh my goodness. I feel like a kid right now. Wow. I need to put my sunglasses on. So I put them in my... Is this the pocket I put it in? Oh, I put it in the first pocket. Okay, much better. Much better. Okay, so let's keep going. I got about 10 minutes to kill before the train ride comes, but it's not cold. There's no wind, there's nothing going on. But obviously I'm also bundled up, so, but, wow. Definitely make sure you're wearing comfortable sneakers because the snow can be slippery. Man, so this is where I'm currently at right now. This is called Eager Lesser. The show is so soft. I'm almost slipping over here. All right, so this is the outside, and this is not the top just yet. I gotta go one more step up, and we will reach officially the top of this peak. We're almost there. We are almost there, guys. And the journey that I set out for, almost gonna happen. So I'll catch you guys when I get to the top. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just got off of the last train. We are at the location, so I'm trying to see exactly where I'm going next here. Hi, where do we go to the point to see?
In the Discovery Tour.
Discovery Tour? All right, gotta go to the Discovery Tour. So it's more of like a lounge area, kind of showing, you know, you can obviously get some food in or whatever, but right now, how do I get on this tour? Okay, looks like I'm in the tour. Just walk through this here. This is what I'm seeing right now, kind of walking through this underground tunnel. And it's all natural. I guess these rocks and everything. So I guess I'm supposed to walk all the way down through and pretty much catch the view. And I hope I can see the good view up here, man. I think these folks are running behind on their train. Oh, I can start feeling the cold air. Oh yeah, I can feel it. So right now, like I mentioned earlier, I have a total of 6 layers on, and I'm still feeling a bit cold. So definitely pack some clothing. We're almost at the top, and let's see what we see. So I'm gonna walk through this here, cue some B-roll, and let's get to the top. All right, folks, I have made it to the top. I haven't looked out yet. I have not looked out yet because I'm saving this, because this is the moment I've been waiting for. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Wow. Can I open this up? I can't even open it, but wow. Wow. Cue the B-roll now. Guys, I'm about to step foot out. Oh my God, I have made it. Wow. I'm on the top of Europe right now. Guys. Oh my God, people are taking photos everywhere. We're gonna try to get to the corner here and try to get you guys a good view. I am literally on top of Europe right now. Oh my God, guys. Oh my god. Wow. All right, guys. The clouds have come up, so we're kind of waiting for a better view to point to come up. But it's completely drenched in clouds, so really can't see the mountain peaks right now. But once the clouds clear up, but man, the first impressions of this, totally worth it. Totally worth it. This is unreal. It doesn't feel real. Like this is something that I've grew up looking, at school in a textbook or something like that. But to be here right now and just on the top of Europe right now, look at this right here. Look at this. It's all clearing up. People are rushing to take photos. Wow. It's all cleared up right now. All right, guys, now we've got it cleared up a little bit more, so let me show you guys. So this is the peak right here. Bunch of peaks. You got people actually skiing down there, if you can see. The clouds are kind of coming back, but it's just insane. These birds up here flying. Let me just take glacier water down there. People are actually skiing and hiking down there, which is, I don't know if you guys can see, but in this path right here, people are up there. A couple of campgrounds. It's kind of crazy. Wow. I'm literally above the clouds right now. That's the crazy thing. It's like above the clouds. But yeah, guys, I mean, I can't even explain it in words. The camera does not do any justice because, it's the sun is shining, but you can't properly see unless you have glasses. And that's when you can actually see the mountain ranges. And guys, look, if you're young and you're capable of traveling and you have the ability to afford it, do it, guys. Seriously, do it. Because when I was on the train ride, I saw this guy. He was probably in his late 60s or 70s, and he was traveling alone, and he was having a hard time walking around. And obviously, like things like this that requires you to hike up, you're gonna not be as energetic or enough stamina to get to where you want to be while you're young, and it's just so worth it. So obviously, pay your bills, don't have debt, but if you can afford it, don't wait, because life is moving by too fast, and this is the moments that are not going to be around forever, and you never know if you're going to wake up another day or not. And everything that I'm showing, part of this channel, it didn't happen overnight. Even though I started this channel a year ago, the work that I've been putting in has been for the past 9 years. For the past 9 years is what is now the fruits of my labor, that I can actually enjoy my life. And the reason why it took 9 years is because I had to first make sure that I'm taken care of. I have to make sure that my family's taken care of, make sure to retire my parents, make sure they were all good, and now, build something for myself and make sure that everyone's taken care of. And to be in a place like Switzerland, if you were to tell me as an 18-year-old that I'd be here right now, I think you'd be lying. I would laugh at you to think that I'm at the top of Europe right now at a mountain peak seeing snow for the first time in Switzerland. I mean, it doesn't get better than this. The 18-year-old Faraz right now is so happy. So happy, man. Because growing up, I only saw this in movies, textbooks. I honestly never thought I'd make it here, being completely honest, because I come from a very humble beginning. I've mentioned it before. My dad, the real OG, we came up in a low income to middle income family home. At most my dad made was the most he ever made was $45,000, and he had to take care of himself and 5 other individuals. And I'm so grateful for everything that he did for us, my parents did for us, because now coming to this point where I can actually afford to travel and witness things like this, it makes it that much better. And then now building something for myself and taking care of myself and really enjoying what life has to offer. And guys, look, if you have the funds available and you can travel, do it. Tomorrow is not promised. Because listen, I I went through one of the hardest times of my life last year. One of the hardest times. And really didn't feel like there was an end. But I told myself that I'm not going to let this bring me down. And I'm not going to let this bring my whole life down, put myself in depression. I told myself that I'm going to get back up and take every single day as a new day and be grateful for me being alive for another day. And to be 1 year later and to be here right now, it's unreal. I'm so grateful for this, and it doesn't feel real at all. So if you're going through anything tough, just trust me. Like, I've been there. I've been through a very tough situation that I came out of, and I can guarantee that you're going to come out of it as well. And this is just one part of life. There's so much more beauty out here. And as you're going to be going through, there's a lot of wonders of life. So you might as well take advantage of it and enjoy the wins that are coming in your life. Because for me, I was a big person on like wanting to wait to like for life later. And then I realized, what am I waiting for, guys? You know, I'm not getting any younger. I'm only going to get older. Body's not going to work the same. So I have the capable body right now, the healthy body to do these things. And to I take really a big pride in that, and I'm very grateful for that. So with that being said, I'm going to soak it in a little bit more here, and then gonna go back in the cafe, and hopefully there's something I can grab to eat or drink some hot coffee, and then go back down and see what else this place has to offer. But this is the main thing that I came for Switzerland, and this has officially, I made it. I've made it. I officially have made it to the top, and trust me, if I can do it alone, you can do it alone. You don't need anybody. You don't need a single person to come with you. I'm traveling all alone, and I'm having the best time of my life. So let this be a sign for you to go out there, book that flight, book that trip, and just go out there and have fun on your own time. Do whatever you want. You don't have to listen to anybody. You don't have to plan with anybody. No nagging. Just whatever you want to enjoy. Go out there and do it, because life is too short. And I'd rather live a quality life that may be shorter than living a miserable life that's long. I will catch you guys when I get downstairs. See ya. Okay, now I am walking through, a ice palace. This is legitimate ice. Oh my goodness. Whoa. It can be pretty slippery here, actually. This is crazy. I'm actually gonna stay close to the side because, man, I didn't realize this is pretty slippery, but this is pretty cool, actually. Got people taking pictures and all that. But yeah, this is like part of the Discovery tour. It's a total like a 1 hour and 30-minute tour, but you get to walk through. And I found out the first time this mountain peak of Jungfrau was climbed in 1811. It's from the first time. It's extremely busy. There's a lot of people from India, Asian countries are all here. So it's pretty cool to see all the different nationalities coming through. I'm trying to find a way out. I want to go and get myself some coffee. But guys, this is worth it. 100% worth it. Look at this thing right here. Just legitimate igloos. This is a pretty dangerous idea to be coming on this slope. So there was another option to actually go outside fully, where I was showing you guys earlier, kind of where people were walking and skiing. So there was an option for you to actually go outside and walk, but I'm wearing sneakers, and I stepped foot out a little bit, and my foot was just slipping, and I've already strained both of my ankles on both feet, so I wasn't going to take that chance. So I didn't take that chance. It's okay. I saw it from outside, and that was enough. So that was enough for me. But let's keep going, and let's see what we find. And it's just real ice. Wow. I was not expecting it to be real. All right. finally, on some solid flooring. Okay, all right, let's go get this coffee from the cafe. I'll see you there. All right, guys. So instead of getting some coffee, I decided I'm gonna get some food because I was feeling pretty hungry, and going up the mountains definitely got me pretty tired for sure. So I've gotten a pretty nice view back there of the mountain peaks. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but got that. I've got myself a donor box. Has pretty much like vegetables, chicken, rice, and all that kind of stuff. And obviously got myself a Coca-Cola Zero. And they also had a Lindt chocolate store at the bottom half. So I've never tried the Dubai chocolate. So I'm gonna see what the hype is all about, and what better place to get it from is the main Switzerland. So this meal here, right here, just this donor box and this Coca-Cola Zero costed me 28 francs, which was $33.91. So obviously not a very cheap meal, but let's go ahead and give it a try and see what we got. It's really like a very similar to like a Canadian poutine bowl, really. The fries, all that kind of stuff in there. It's not the best, but hey, for what it's worth, it's a lot better than what I was expecting. There's not many food options up here, so I gotta eat, keep myself fueled, and keep going from there. So finish this up, the food, and then start my trek down. So basically gotta take the train, go down to the train station, and then from there take the cable car down at the Grindelwald cable car, and then from there take the train back home to Thun, and probably try to get some rest because I woke up really early today, and try to get some rest and then go out later in the evening time and get some food. But guys, I mean, you saw it. Overall, it's been great. This trip has been so great. It's going better than I had expected, really. At first, I was really nervous, kind of coming alone and doing a solo trip internationally, but honestly, it's been the best thing ever. So really enjoy it. And even if things don't go as planned, there's a certain things that I was trying to do that didn't work out, like the first cliff walk, the popular first cliff walk in Grindelwald. That was part of the plan, but it was closed, so it didn't work out. But it's okay. I found this here, which is also very popular, but this is actually this peak was much higher than the other peak that I was trying to go to, and this is, you know, got to see the Swiss Alps from the top and see them snow capped. So I hope you guys are enjoying this video here. If you are, make sure that you have clicked on that subscribe button and that like button. Smash that like button because we got to keep going. And I'm pretty much considered a vlogger at this point. I'm pretty much all locked in. So we're going to keep going. I'm going to pump out the videos and go from there. So I will catch you guys at the bottom. I'll see you there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have arrived back to the Airbnb. Just got back. I grabbed some takeout food, some Mediterranean food. I made sure to get extra because I'm not trying to have the same mistake from yesterday, and make sure I have some food that I can eat at night. So that, guys, wraps up the Switzerland vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and being able to just come on this journey with me. This was obviously something brand new for me. Obviously going to a solo trip all by myself, going out of my comfort zone. It was different. It was very different, but it was really nice, honestly, just to be able to do everything on my own pace and really just explore all on my own. So if you're someone who's watching this and you are thinking about doing a solo trip, just do it. It's gonna be the best thing that you do for yourself. You get to learn more about yourself as a person and how you handle situations. But overall, it's gonna be a great experience. And for me, I just checked off something off my bucket list that I had for a very long time. Now, I can definitely go back home in peace, but the trip is not fully over yet. The next stop is going to be something special. It is within Europe, but you're gonna have to stay tuned for the next video. But if you wanna know where I'm going, check out my Instagram at Coaching by Faraz. That's where I post all the updates and latest updates of where I am, what I'm doing, so you can see it a lot quicker that way. But if not, you'll have to wait and see it on the next video. So with that, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and make sure your notifications are on for this channel, because this channel is all about making you the best version of yourself, working hard, and also enjoying life that much more. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.